matches take place inside wrestling rings because wrestling matters. So, when you step inside this wrestling ring where wrestling matters with a young lady named China, you're likely to get your butt kicked all over the Impact Wrestling Zone.
China did what she said she was going to do. She did me a favor, and I'm gratefully indebted to her for the rest of my life. Wanted me versus Jeff one-on-one, nobody else, no distractions. I'm going to get it now. Karen's gone. She's dead.
Are you freaking kidding me? How sick is this? You guys want to get comments from a mother of five after she went through. You're as sick as those idiots in there.
He came after me today the way I knew he would. Martial arts, flying through the air. I knew what he was going to do, and I just tried to react.
Sting was actually able to kind of counter just about everything, and I think ultimately that's what cost him the victory. If we can hold off for a month, I plan on to take that TNA World Heavyweight Championship from him. That's Slammiversary.
Get a victory, you get your hand raised, and there's always somebody in your face right there. And there was Ken. That's why I love this business. I love Impact Wrestling. It's showtime.
Of a sacrifice event that saw Sting retain the World Heavyweight Championship, turning back the challenge of RVD. We welcome you to an Impact Wrestling broadcast that opens with the appearance of Immortal in a new look Impact Wrestling Zone, Taz.
And a new feel, all a part of the changes the network consultant Mick Foley promised us last week, and it is here, man, in living color. Nice bright blue color, Impact Wrestling.
And Immortal still reeling, still reacting to the blockbuster reveal last week that Mick Foley is the network consultant. Foley put in an authority position to checkmate Hulk Hogan. And as I look around the Impact Wrestling Zone, Hulk Hogan, the leader of Immortal, conspicuous by his absence tonight.
Hey, when you're Hulk Hogan, you do what you want, when you want, how you want, go where you want. He runs this place, the Hulkster. Might not be here right now, but who knows? Maybe he'll pop up later. You're saying Eric Bischoff can't run a show? Is that what you're saying?
Saying that at all.
You kind of implied it a little bit.
What are you talking about?
A little bit.
Once a bully, always a bully. What are you going to say? But look around you. Do you like what we've done with the joint? Hulk Hogan and I mean, hey, make no mistake about it. I know Mick Foley was out here last week taking credit for all of this, but we all know Mick Foley had nothing to do with it. If a couple of network executives, real ones up in New York, want to make Impact Wrestling look different, feel different, well, hell, we're all about it. And let's face it, if Mick Foley was really the one behind it, it would be thumbtacks matter, not wrestling matters, right? I mean, when the hell did he wake up, look at himself in the mirror, and see Frank Gotch all of a sudden? Come on, let's be honest about it. Now, I am being honest, damn it. Now, speaking of New York City and Hulk Hogan, Hulk is in New York right now. He's having meetings with said executives and Mick Foley, and believe me, when Hulk is done with Mick Foley in New York, he'll really be done with Mick Foley in New York. Mick, you just went into a gunfight with rubber bullets. Tonight, since Hogan is not here and Foley's in New York, Eric Bischoff, Ric Flair, and Immortal are in charge. This is our show, and we're going to take care of some business tonight. And anybody that gets in our way is going to pay the price, if you know what I mean.
Eric Bischoff interrupted by Brian Kendrick off an impressive victory over Robbie E. this past Sunday at Sacrifice. And he leads Generation Me and Amazing Red towards the ring. They've been very vocal as of late, trying to gain the attention of Bischoff. You'll recall they spray-painted Hogan's car. They've confronted Bischoff. They want to know what they have to do to get an opportunity.
Get in your way. You're accusing wrestlers of getting in your way on a wrestling show. This coming from a non-wrestler. This is outrageous to me. And as far as I can tell, what I'm looking at is a leech who has parasited off of this business since I was a child. A man who has manipulated and slithered his way into power through back-scratching favors through phony friends. Now what this has done is left us, the wrestlers, the X Division specifically, out in the cold without being on a team.
Nobody likes any of you. The X Division sucks.
Come on, fat boy! Come on, fat boy! Let's get spicy, baby!
Settle down. Let's handle this thing like professionals. See, I'm glad you expressed yourself. I'm glad you came out here and let the world know how you feel, because it's your right to do that. Just like it's my right to make history here tonight on Impact Wrestling, and by God, I'm going to do it. And let me tell you how I'm going to create history tonight. See, tonight, I am going to single-handedly wipe out the X Division once and for all.
Right.
I'm sick of it. I'm done with it. You agree? And let me tell you, here's how it's going to go. We're going to start out with your buddy, Kazarian. Title. X Division, right? You guys say it's not about weight limits, it's about no limits.
That's right.
I love that because, well, tonight, there's no limits because Kazarian's going to be there with a 350-pound, 6'8" monster that's going to take this stuff
Right on!
to the end.
So far, so good.
And how about, no, wait, I got one. I got a match in my head. How about mildly moderate red here?
Excuse me?
Mildly moderate red. Let's see you give that finger to Samoa Joe. Let's see what you got. Tough guy.
No sweat, Red.
And Jen, me, hey, I haven't forgotten about you guys. You guys, your dream is gonna come true. You're gonna step into the ring with one of your idols. A guy who has given you the aspiration to be where you are here today, Matt Hardy. He's gonna teach you how to fly. But you know what? He won't be flying solo. He won't be flying solo, because tonight, like the old saying says, if you want to do something right, do it yourself. So I'm going to break out the gi, I'm going to stretch out a little bit, and I'm going to kick me some vanilla ass. How's that? You up for that? Sounds like one hell of a night to me.
Now, Eric, you're forgetting someone. Eric, what about me? That sounds delicious. But what about me? Don't you got anything for me? How about him? How about him?
I'm sorry,
You forgot about me.
I forgot you were even standing there.
Come on now.
I got something for you. Whoa. Take care of these punks.
Eric Bischoff turning loose, Immortal on Amazing Red, Generation Me, and Brian Kendrick. This all in an effort to, in Bischoff's words, completely eliminate the X Division tonight from Impact Wrestling.
Let me get this straight. Eric Bischoff himself is going to compete and tag up with
what he said.
Wow. That's pretty heavy.
Kazarian against the Monster Abyss, as well as Samoa Joe and Amazing Red, as the battle is on it. And here come the members of the Fortune faction. X Division champion Kazarian, Daniels, Beer Money. No AJ Styles after what happened to AJ this past Sunday at Sacrifice, but it is on, Taz.
We got a damn street fight to kick off Impact Wrestling right here, baby. This thing is just breaking down. Robert Roode, Bully Ray just skating out.
Daniels follows up with Bully Ray, and then Roode right back on him again.
Bully Ray, better get out of there. 2-on-1 deal, my man.
Guys, get it! Whoa, 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 here we go again.
Take it to him.
Bischoff directing traffic. Bischoff calling the shots.
He just got tackled right there by Daniels and tailed it right in the jaw. Come on. Come on. What do you mean, come on? What do you mean, come on? You don't really want more, do you? You don't really want more, do you? Get him, guys. Get him.
Now it's Flair turning loose the troops. What a chaotic way to kick off Impact Wrestling.
You want to try kidding? Come to the right place. Swing at it, man. Just go at it. Look at this. Some heavy-duty physicality between Immortal and Fortune.
As well as the X Division competitors, Taz.
Impact Wrestling, baby. Just breaking it down. Their wrestling matters, all right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, my God. Get me, man.
Oh, Amazing Red flies off the top of the monster.
That was sick. Man, I don't ever remember a show starting off this hot. This is crazy, Mike.
I'm with you. One of the most physical, one of the most out of control
Come on, Chris.
scenes that we've ever had, and it kicks off Impact Wrestling.
This is just.
My God, they're back at it again.
Gotta get some help with somebody to stop this. But then again, the helmet, just keep going.
Every time it looks like peace has been restored, oh, the heat gets turned up.
Yeah, see Robert Roode drilling Abyss is going to compete later against Kazarian. Bischoff made that match. Amazing Red's going to go against Samoa Joe tonight. X Division athletes really getting tested by Eric Bischoff tonight. Roode! 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 I need to talk to you tonight, boy. I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you, brother. When I call you on your night, you get your ass out here. I need to talk to you. Yeah, I gotta talk to you.
What's behind that?
What the hell's Flair talking about? When I call, you march. You got that? God's calling you.
Ric Flair, he says he needs to talk to Bobby Roode.
Kiss my ass, fat boy.
Up next, it's time for the females. We will turn 6 knockouts loose in a 3-on-3 match, and it's on deck on Impact Wrestling. And check this out. A limo has arrived outside the Impact Zone, and the trademark look. It signifies that the World Heavyweight Champion Sting is here. As we return to Impact Wrestling, Knockouts Tag Team Champions Sarita and Rosita, representing Mexican America, await the introduction of their partner.
Christy Hemmings, she's getting a little muy caliente out there. It's not a bad thing.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a 6-knockout tag match. Introducing first from Seattle, Washington, Madison Rayne.
Taz, let's go back this past Sunday at Sacrifice when Madison Rayne challenged Mickie James for the Knockout Championship.
Well, Mike, Madison did not want Tara ringside, but Tara appeared and ended up costing Madison Rayne the match and the championship.
And their opponents, Tara
Mike. I mean, a little distracted there. Miss Tessmacher. Easy now. Well, you know, the whole deal is, I mean, Mickie James, our knockout champ, I was just saying, more or less getting that get-out-of-jail-free card to Tara from Madison Rain. But hold on a second here. Mexican-American tune cranking, and we see Sarita and Rosita in the ring.
Well, you know, everywhere that Sarita and Rosita go, you know that you're going to see Super Mex Hernandez as well as Anarquia.
Family, bro. La Familia, right? Coming over here, looks like.
Headed over to the broadcast position. Tess, yeah, signal in here. Let's get a chair.
What am I doing? I work for the chair company.
Mr. Taz, Mike Tenay, ¿cómo está, huh?
You know, when it comes to Mexican America, I've never seen a group that is so united. I mean, you talk about familia. Everywhere that Sarita and Rosita go, you guys are there, and every time that you're competing, they're with you at ringside.
Puro familia. And you know what? That's exactly why we're here right now, to represent our rucas in the ring, Sarita y Rosita. And we're going to show you, all you American gringos out here, how we get the job done. Whether it's me and Hernandez or our mamacitas that are in the ring right now, and they're going to get the job done. You watch these girls, huh?
Well, hey, listen, you can see Rosita. She's got that bad temper, but that is the knockout champ, Mickie James, that is trying to muscle around there. That didn't work too well.
Well, that's, you know what? Dynamite comes in small packages.
Yes.
And Rosita, she's got some dynamite.
She's got some dynamite in there.
How about this opportunity to square off with the knockout champion, Mickie James? That's big.
Yeah, that is big.
You said that was big? No, that was Madison Rain, but I get your point. You know, not all Americans are bad. I'm an American, Anarquia. You know, once in a while, have a little fun, you know what I mean?
Well, I understand.
You know, this is also something that we've repeatedly seen from Mexican America, and that's, well, breaking the rules, outside interference. And we see it repeatedly here from Sarita and Rosita during your matches.
What do you mean, Mike Tenay, interfering, huh? Huh?
Blatant interference.
What do you mean blatant interference? No. That's working as a cohesive unit, as a team.
Anarquia, I'd like to apologize on behalf of my partner, Mike, today for disrespecting you and Mexican America. Mike, please. Come on, you know better.
Watch your mouth, Mike Tenay, huh? Watch your mouth. That's our mamacitas working as a cohesive unit. They get the job done. Did you see that right there, huh? Right to the back.
Look at that. Look at Sarita. I love the way she's moving around. She's got great
Look at this quick roll out of the corner by Tara. Ooh, drops her with the clothesline.
Now that, what Tara just did, that right there is uncalled for.
Oh, you can see Tara. She wants her hand
on. She has her by the hair. She has her by the hair, Mike Tenay.
Well, Tara wants
illegal.
Tara wants Madison, but this
double teaming move.
Okay, bro, you let me get a word.
Sorry, I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
You got to try decaf. But well, anyway, so I was gonna say, well, the moment passed. Look at that, Miss Tessmacher.
Drops the elbow, gonna go for the quick pin here and gets two.
It'd be bad having Miss Tessmacher part of Mexican America. You know, she's not Mexican.
She's not Mexican.
She's hot as hell, though.
She's hot as hell, so there might be some chile in there somewhere. But
I think she's got some chili, bro. Some chili, some beans, some everything. A little butter.
Well, from outside involvement from Rosita enables Sarita to sneak up from behind on Miss Tessmacher. And, well, once again, Mexican America stretching the rules, but I have to admit, been nothing but success for you guys. Did it again this past Sunday at Sacrifice.
Hey, there's no stretching the rules with our mamacitas in there. They're working as a team. They take care of each other. Esquina por esquina, huh? They got each other's back just like they got our back.
What does that mean? Skin for skin?
No, esquina is when you got somebody's back.
Okay.
Huh?
Well, I know what that means.
You see, Hernandez right here?
Yeah, he's got your back.
He's got my esquina, man.
Supermax, bro. It's a big dude to have your back. I don't blame you.
Hey, by the same token, I have his back.
I know. That's your fan. That's
blood
family. Yes. And you guys definitely, that's why you're such a force to be reckoned with here as Mexican America. But right now,
just when it looked like Tara was going to be able to get her hands on Madison Rain, you saw Madison slide out of the ring. Madison doing anything and everything to avoid contact with Tara. Spin it, side slam.
There you go. To your point right there, Anarquia. Sarita protecting and saving Rosita. Whoa, there goes Sarita.
Mira, mira. She threw her out of the ring, huh? No. Este va a pasar, huh?
I don't know if Earl Hebner speaks the Spanish. You never know, he could. Probably around when they invented the language. But here's the square off here. This Tara
just tossed her own partner, Rosino, directly to Tara, rather than face her woman to woman.
Madison Rayne just forced Rosina to take the bullet that was intended for her by Tara.
Your winner, Tara Miss Tessmacher and Mickey James. What are you going to do, Tara? That's what I thought.
Eric Bischoff's attempt to wipe out the X Division from this company forever starts now. Up next, the 6'8", 350-pound monster challenges the champion Kazarian. The signature look that emerged from the limo earlier, now spotted in the building. We anticipate Sting in the impact zone momentarily. If Eric Bischoff has his way, this may be the last X Division championship match ever on Impact Wrestling.
Abyss! Abyss! I want you to destroy him. I want you to dismember him, but remember what we talked about. What would Sun Tzu do? Yes, sir. Remember it.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the X Division Championship. Introducing first from parts unknown, weighing 350 pounds, the Monster Abyss.
That motivation right before this entrance by Abyss by Eric Bischoff. You say Sun Tzu?
He said, what would Sun Tzu do? Be channeling the art of war or something, I'm not sure, but Eric Bischoff's quest to eliminate the X Division, it starts right now. If you think about it, for the Monster Abyss, it's got to be a must-win situation because Bischoff is putting the pressure on the Monster to deliver against the X Division champion, Kazarian.
And his opponent from Anaheim, California, representing Fortune, the X Division champion, Kazarian.
It was 4 nights ago at Sacrifice when the X Division champion defended against the challenge of Generation Me's Max Buck.
Oh, it's definitely a high-octane match for the X Division Championship, which ended up having Kazarian retaining his title.
And this is step number 1, Taz, in what Bischoff claims will be the total elimination of the X Division from this company. This may be the last ever X Division championship match that we see.
I agree with Eric Bischoff. I mean, why are the X Division athletes getting in the grill and aggravating and bothering Eric Bischoff?
What are you talking about? It's been one of the cornerstones of this organization, of this company, from the very start 9 years ago.
Just give me an opinion. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that they could have picked their spots and, been a little bit smarter the way they did things, the X Division athletes. Just an opinion.
Not only Abyss versus Kazarian. Bischoff stacking the deck tonight is going to have X Division wrestler Amazing Red. Oh my! Against Samoa Joe. Plus, Eric Bischoff in the ring.
I tell you, that's an extreme, rare situation. With Eric Bischoff, I guess he's going to dust off the old gi and get out here and tag up a Matt Hardy against Generation Me. But right now, this X Division title of Kazarian, Kazarian's in grave danger with Abyss right now here on Impact Wrestling.
No question, that X Division title in jeopardy when you're facing somebody, oh my, the size of the Monster Abyss. Big, powerful splash in the corner, and the champ totally on the defensive.
And Kazarian is not a small man by any means. He's probably one of the bigger X Division athletes, but Kazarian is he's used to competing against an athlete not the same stature as someone like Abyss. Abyss is not just a heavyweight, he's a super heavyweight. Super grotesque also.
We talked earlier about the roots of the X Division in this organization, Taz. And if you think about it, it was really what made this an alternative for wrestling fans everywhere.
Listen, Mike, I'm a fan of the X Division. I am. I'm just saying.
So how can you jump on Bischoff's bandwagon?
I'm not jumping on his bandwagon. I'm just saying that I feel the X Division athletes went about this country at the helm, and business-wise, in a bad way. That's all I'm saying.
How about the quickness first of Kazarian, then the explosiveness with the missile dropkick.
All right, turning point in the match right here. Both men down. He's going to get to a vertical base first. You would assume it might have the advantage. That was a sick missile dropkick by the X Division champion. I mean, he's fighting for the entire X Division, this Kazarian.
Caught Abyss again when he charged into the corner, this time with the boot. From the middle rope, snaps off the Hurricane Rana. Champ right back at him again, springing, back elbow.
Well, that's why they call it X Division, man.
Bam!
Look at the athleticism of Kazarian.
Leg drop, cover, far leg hook. Just too good.
Hey, how often is it that when the champion would get the victory, it would be considered an upset? And I think that would be the case here if Kazarian gets the Duke.
Think of the pressure that the monster is under when it comes to delivering here for Immortals Eric Bischoff.
I agree, but what about the pressure that Kazarian's on? I just said it, man. He's defending the right and the stats of the whole X Division.
High risk
of the pressure.
Type of move that exemplifies what the X Division stars do. Caught in mid-move, gonna go for the choke slam. Instead the quick roll. Shoulders down for two and just two.
Hell of a match right here between two men with two completely different styles.
Yeah, the contrast in styles, but also the contrast in size and power. Gonna go sharp treatment backbreaker.
God, I think playtime is over. Kazarian might be done. He might be done. I mean, that's a good way to just tear apart your back, your ribs.
Monster exploiting the size and power advantage that he has. Champ down in the corner. This is 6'8", 350 from the middle rope.
At Sacrifice, we saw Abyss pull this off.
Oh! Went for the splash, but as Abyss crashed down to the canvas, you see how he favors his knee.
Well, landed right on his right knee. That's a lot of weight. His own body weight landing right on his patella, his kneecap. And look at Kazarian, like a shark smelling blood and water going right after that injured knee.
Challenger Abyss trying to fight him off, pushing Kazarian away.
Jackson James, I think telling Kazarian to stay back when he's hurt, but hey, there's no timeouts in wrestling. I mean,
what happened there? From 1 second he was favoring the injured leg and injured knee, and then the black hole slam. Oh, it was a setup the entire time as Abyss wins the X Division title.
Your winner and new X Division champion, Abyss!
I mean, what does this mean right here for the future of the whole X Division? We just crowned a new X Division champ in the Monster Abyss.
And how about Abyss outsmarting the X Division champion Kazarian?
I guarantee you the internet is burning up right now. I'm telling you, man, watching that man Abyss with that championship.
I've got to bring forward what you just said.
The art of war is subduing your enemy without fighting.
Wow. New X Division champion Abyss. But as Taz says, what's the future of the X Division? Will there even be an X Division after tonight? For Eric Bischoff, mission accomplished.
Young thinks it's funny stealing my property. See how funny he thinks it is when I track him down.
Eric Bischoff thinks it's time that Amazing Red pays the price for his association with the outspoken members of the X Division.
And his opponent from the Isle of Samoa, the Samoa submission machine, Samoa Joe!
You know, in light of Crimson's recent 5-month winning streak, streak in Impact Wrestling. Samoa Joe's unbeaten stretch from his debut in 2005. For 18 months, yes, for a year and a half, no one defeated the Samoan submission machine.
Oh, Samoa Joe, man, he's all about danger. He's all about dismantling people, ripping people apart via submission or a variation of some, several different plethora of suplexes, let's put it that way. And I'll tell you, that man right there, tremendous athlete in regards to X Division, Amazing Red. And I'll tell you, there it is right there, Samoa Joe is massive in size compared to Red. And this is just another example of Eric Bischoff's plan to destroy the X Division right here on Impact Wrestling.
And how about step one? Unqualified success for Bischoff with Abyss winning the X Division Championship. And I'm being told that Kazarian being checked out by doctors in the back, potentially lower back injury, Taz.
That could be that insane black hole slam that Abyss gave him. Look at this, muscle buster already. Oh my God!
We covered Joe's history in terms of the X Division during his entrance, but the four-time former X Division champion just put away Amazing Red in record-setting time.
Your winner, Samoa Joe!
Well, Samoa Joe, not working by the hour, man. Made short work of Amazing Red. I don't think Joe was trying to curry favor at all with Eric Bischoff or Immortal. Joe's just all about destruction. Put him in front of me, and I'll take him out. I like that.
You know what this is all about? Samoa Joe knows. You can just sense it. You can see it with Joe's body language. And Samoa Joe gets what he wants, and he may regret it. Look at Crimson in the mount.
Crimson really just pounded on Samoa Joe. I mean, you can hear the flesh, the shots by Crimson on Joe's body. Look at that, nice.
Whoa.
Beautiful T-bone suplex by Crimson. That's a very intense, young, blue chip athlete right there. Brownsville, Brooklyn, baby. That's a tough dude. And he's watching actually his big brother's back. Mason Red's his big brother, not by size, but in age.
How about Crimson taking it to Samoa Joe? And you know that Joe would like nothing more than to be the person who stops the winning streak of Crimson.
Well, Eric Bischoff wants to rid the X Division from Impact Wrestling, so one of his moves is to get the job done himself with a helping hand from Matt Hardy. A rare in-ring appearance by Eric Bischoff still to come.
The neck brace that AJ Styles wears to the ring, a result of what happened Sunday at Sacrifice when AJ faced Tommy Dreamer in a no disqualification match.
Tommy Dreamer, we need to talk, so get out here.
When it comes to Tommy Dreamer, the association that he has had as of late with Bully Ray, it's been a case where we've just been trying to put together the pieces of the puzzle to understand why.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I tried to get a word during the week with Dreamer. I didn't have much luck at that. Didn't return my call, didn't return my text. There's a little bit more to this whole thing with Bully Ray and Dreamer. AJ Styles, man. So what happened at Sacrifice last Sunday. Tommy put him down, opened up the opportunity was there from Bully Ray, and Tommy put him down hard on that neck with that pile driver.
Taz, we've just learned that James Storm suffered a concussion earlier tonight in that brawl. Ooh, man, not a good night for Fortune, especially in light of Kazarian losing the X Division Championship, Kazarian being injured, and now James Storm.
Fortune dropping like flies.
So the doctor says I'm going to be in this neck brace for the next couple of weeks. Due to some strained ligaments in my neck, because Tommy Dreamer gave me a pile driver through a table. Now maybe that's my fault. Maybe I came back a little bit too early. Maybe I'm just a stupid redneck who doesn't like sitting on the sidelines watching the game being played. I'm a pro wrestler. That's what I do. I mean, we went out and sacrificed and killed ourselves. Killed ourselves, Tommy, for what? For what, Tommy? I'll tell you what. See, I got a glimpse of the bigger picture. Yeah. It involves Bully Ray, Immortal, and Hulk Hogan. See, I know now that if you weren't at their beck and call, if you didn't do whatever it is they told you to do, your contract would cease to exist. So I don't hold you responsible for sacrifice. Truth be told, Tommy Dreamer, had I been in your position, I would have done the same thing. And on such a historical night, I know that wrestling matters to you, and you know wrestling matters to me.
Are you saying I couldn't beat you if you didn't have a hurt neck already?
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Are you saying you can walk a mile in my shoes for all that I've done for this business? Are you saying that you're better than me? You see, AJ, I've built a wrestling company. I didn't have my hand held the entire time through it. I've wrestled hurt and didn't get paid to do it. And you are right. Wrestling matters so much to me. Wrestling matters so much to you. Tonight is a historical night, a night that will forever go down in infamy. Because when I pile drove you the first time, I did it because I was forced to do it. And now I do what I do because I want to do it. You see, AJ, these people are disrespectful. They will turn on you in a heartbeat. It doesn't matter what you do for them. They want more, AJ, and you're a piece of crap just like each and every one of them.
Dreamer's got this all wrong, Taz.
Really? I sold out. I sold out. All the blood, all the guts, everything I've done. Huh? How quickly you all forget. How quickly you all forget what I've done. Come on, AJ. Fight for these people that'll turn on you. Come on, AJ. Do it for these people because they care. Do it because they'll pay your bills, AJ.
Get on him, AJ. I think Dreamer's got this totally wrong, Taz.
Conley just snatched AJ by the back of his neck to peel him off him. AJ has to grasp at his own neck, and he's got an injury there. Well, I
think of what we saw. We saw AJ extending the olive branch. He was offering up almost a peace offering. This is the thanks that he gets. Daniels finally in to save his fortune mate and best friend AJ Styles. combination.
Big bully now.
He's got that steel chain again.
Oh, my God. Oh,
Watch out.
Oh, man. Good God. You're not done. Reema's not done here. Oh, my God, not another one. Tommy, come on, man, too much.
I sold out, right? I sold out, right? I sold out, right?
Oh, jeez. What the hell is wrong with this guy?
Wrestling matters to me because everybody comes together, we have a great time, and it's just one big party, and there's nothing better than it. My kids, my parents, I've been a fan all my life, and it's just the best thing that you can possibly be a part of. It's everything. It's these people. It's those guys in the ring. It's everything about it. It's the best thing ever, man. It's awesome.
So although my plate is full, World Heavyweight Champion again, I have not lost my focus. My focus is Hogan and Bischoff, taking away their power once and for all. Don't worry, I got a lot to say, and I'm going to say it as this night goes on. Promise.
Now, wait a minute. How can Sting be in two places at one time? I mean, we had assumed...
Oh, Mike, you know what happens when you assume?
After dealing with his ex-wife, Karen Angle Jarrett, for months on Impact Wrestling, and for years in his personal life, there had to be a sense of relief and a sense of vindication for Kurt Angle at Sacrifice. Angle realized no way that he would lay a hand on the mother of his children. He enlists the services of China as his tag partner, a decision that proved fortuitous for the Olympic gold medalist.
Crazy what happened at Sacrifice, man. I mean, stereo ankle lock by China and Kurt Angle on the Jarretts. Oh, still smiling away since Sunday.
Thing of beauty.
Ding dong, the bitch is dead. After months and months and months, that big, fat, throbbing pain in my ass is gone. Now I have to give credit where credit is due, and I give the credit to China. After 10 years in hiatus, China came out of retirement to do a special favor for me. Now, let me ask all of you, did any of you see the match? Well, if you didn't, basically, it was awesome. China planted that bitch's face right in the mat and commenced to breaking her freaking ankle. Now, China, I know you're not here. I want to thank you. I'm indebted to you forever, honey. Now let's get down to business. Jeff Jarrett, after 6 long, grueling months, I finally get what I want. And that's you and me, one-on-one, no distractions, no Karen Jarrett, just you and me at Slammiversary right here in this ring. Now, I just got off the phone with Mick Foley. There's going to be a special stipulation to this match because the winner of this match will become the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. So, Jarrett, read my lips. Somebody's ass is going to be tapping that night, bitch. Oh, it's real. It's damn real.
How about the network consultant, Mick status of #1 contender.
Kurt, are you kidding me? Really? Me and you, one last time. Why don't you go ask Mick Foley what you did to deserve one final match with me? Kurt, you can come out here and cry foul all you want. But the fact of the matter is, every time I faced you in this ring, I defeated you. And you can try to put all the heat you want on Karen, but you and I both know that's total bull. Kurt, it was you and only you that allowed yourself to be distracted. It was your ADD. It was your total mental incompetence. No, Kurt. As for me, I kept my eye on the ball. I stayed focused. I never allowed any distractions. No. Because I was better than you, Kurt. Kurt, I am better than you. Yeah. For the life of me, I can't understand the Olympic gold medalist, someone who is literally adored by millions of kids, for you to come out here and make excuses is beyond me. But hold on. You want to go one final time at Slammiversary? I'm up for that. And Kurt, in your heart of hearts, if you really, really believe you're better than me, yeah, you can grin all you want, because if you really believe it, then you'll have no problem at all agreeing to this stipulation. Kurt, I have taken everything, and I mean everything that means anything from you except one thing. And that one thing is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. At your house, in your office, in your trophy case. And that is your Olympic gold medal. So, Kurt, what do you say? Angle versus Jarrett at Slammiversary 9 with the gold medal on the line.
Wow, how about that, Taz? Whoa! Kurt Angle seals the deal. The handshake with Jeff Jarrett ensures that the What the? Kurt Angle's signature entrance coming up through the lift. His ex-wife, Karen Jarrett.
Hey, Kurt. Guess what? Big Daddy's not going to be alone at Slammiversary either. What's the matter, Kurt? You're not happy to see me? You're not happy to see me? Kurt, you know what? Your plan may have knocked me down, but Kurt Angle, you will never, ever take me out. How you doing, Gremlin? You want to go for a ride? You guys want to see her go for a ride? One.
Velvet Sky has Karen Jarrett. Oh, my God. Oh, there's no brakes on that runaway train.
Jarrett, he just can't get ahead. no matter what happens. Well, the fact of the matter is Jeff Jarrett added a stipulation that Kurt Angle agreed to at Slammiversary. Jarrett wants Angle to put Kurt's Olympic gold medal on the line come Slammiversary, and Kurt agreed.
Once and for all, let's find out who the better man is. No distractions at Slammiversary. Jeff Jarrett, Kurt Angle, #1 contender status at stake, and Angle's Olympic gold medal.
Yeah, there's definitely tension between us two. You dropped me on my head. I did. Okay. But you've said things to me and you've done things to me, and I've said things and I've done things to you. Definitely. But for the better good of the X Division, let's put those things aside, okay? Because the X Division is our #1 priority. Got the best wrestlers in the world. We're not even given a chance. That's true. Okay? So we'll go back if we have to and figure this thing out. So tonight when we wrestle Eric Bischoff and Matt Hardy, let's show those guys that blood is thicker than water.
Hulkster, what's going on, brother? How'd it go? Tell me how it went. I knew it. I'll tell you what. Put Hulk Hogan in a room with 2 network executives and Mick Foley. I know who's coming out of that one. Great work. Me? Oh, man, I'm having a ball. No, everything's under control. Guess what? Tonight, I'm going to knock me out some vanilla. I'm breaking out the gi, got the old black belt out. Gonna show them what I'm made of. Dad, don't worry. I'm teaming up with Matt Hardy. It's all under control. All right, man. I'll have fun here. Great work there. I'll call you when the show's over. All right, bye. What a night.
Who are you talking to, Jeff? Get off the phone.
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Blind Guy. Did you see me get pushed on the roof out there?
Yes. So it is a done deal. Great.
Done deal.
Great.
Yeah,
Tonight,
done deal. Lots of done deals going on around here.
I was talking to Eric Bischoff. Would you just relax? Velvet Sky is never going to stick her nose in our business again. You know why?
Okay, tell me.
Because tonight, Velvet has to take on, in a handicap match, Angelina Love and Winter tonight.
And you know what? That network watchdog Mick, he won't be here to do a damn thing about it.
And he wouldn't even if he was here.
Jeff, get back here and wheel me out. Jeff!
With their sibling rivalry put to the side to stand united for the X Division, Max and Jeremy Buck, Generation Me, they're ready to deal with Eric Bischoff's lack of respect.
And their opponents, the team of cold-blooded Matt Hardy and Eric Bischoff.
Wow. Look at Eric Bischoff. He is all business.
Got that game face on. Yeah. Bischoff placed the boss card earlier tonight. His attempt to make history, completely eliminating the X Division from Impact Wrestling. And Taz, to this point, Bischoff 2 for 2. Abyss defeats X Division champion Kazarian. Samoa Joe absolutely destroys the Amazing Red. And now Bischoff is going to get his hands dirty, joining forces with cold-blooded Matt Hardy.
Yeah, little Bischoff, he's all business, huh? Dion, he's got his high-level black belt, by the way. You see he's got a black belt on, but that's a joke, Mike. Put it over.
I got you.
But anyway, Matt Hardy's going to start this thing off, which is probably smart by Bischoff and Hardy. But Eric is just, as you said, just hell-bent. I mean, we heard it. It's no secret. He wants to just eliminate, abolish, done X Division here in Impact Wrestling. And you know what? Like it or not, man, I respect Eric trying to, get the job done himself in a tag team match with Hardy. I mean, sometimes you got to do things yourself if you want it done right.
Jeremy Buck, one half of Generation Me, just started off with cold-blooded Matt Hardy, and you think maybe Velvet Sky having second thoughts about what she did to Karen Jarrett, because Jeff Jarrett just went to the higher-ups, obviously aligned with Eric Bischoff and Immortal, and as a result, Velvet Sky tonight on Impact Wrestling must face in a handicap match both Angelina Love and Winter.
Well, right now, we see Matt Hardy in control of Jeremy Buck. I mean, both members of Generation Me, the brothers right there, Max and Jeremy, they idolized, Matt and his brother Jeff, the Hardy Boys, back in the day. I mean, you can see a lot of the influence on Generation Me, a lot of old school Hardy Boys.
I mean, certainly not a bad tag team to influence you. And the Hardys, one of the greatest tag teams of all time. And how about Generation Me?
They look good, and you see right there, Jeremy getting in the face of Eric Bischoff. I understand you're in a match, but you got to be careful because, in essence, you know, Mr. Buck, you work for Mr. Bischoff and Mr. Hogan, so don't be stupid.
Also a reminder, thinking about Eric Bischoff and Immortal, Ric Flair promises that he's going to call out fortunes to Bobby Roode later tonight. I wonder what that's all about. Here's Matt Hardy for the cover.
Had that side effect, Matt Hardy drilled a side effect on Jeremy Buck.
I'm going to set you up because you're on the crowd there.
You heard what Matt Hardy just said to Eric Bischoff? Yep, he said, I'm going to set you up. Side effect number 2.
He set the table for Bischoff. I didn't see Eric smart. A little more. Get on him a little bit more, Matt. Timing's everything in life, and Eric Bischoff, well documented. Mike, you notice. I know you're a big fan of Eric. He's got great timing, this Bischoff. Smart man.
And this is step number 3. You're just loving this, aren't you? This is step 3 in Bischoff's master plan to totally abolish and eliminate the X Division from Impact Wrestling. And you can't deny the success of Bischoff so far, but you also have to admit, Taz, he's absolutely stacked the deck against the X Division competitors. But how about Generation Me here? Taking it to Matt Hardy with the double team.
Max Buck is a legal man. He did tag himself in. Now look at Eric Bischoff. Smart right there. Good ring positioning. Helped his partner, Matt Hardy.
Good ring positioning.
He is good ring positioning. And, you know, he let go of the tag rope for a little while, but sometimes that happens.
Bandwagon jumper.
No, come on. Trying to call it down the middle.
Oh, right up the back of his brother. Jeremy crashing into Matt Hardy. Gets that momentum from the ropes. Spears Hardy, takes him down.
I'll tell you what, I mean...
Great ring positioning again, huh?
Excellent. Excellent. He's holding the rope. Oh, with Jackson James getting all over Eric Bischoff. Careful there, Mr. James.
Generation Me fighting for the X Division, fighting for their lives here against Matt Hardy and Eric Bischoff.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Matt Hardy's doing all the heavy lifting here for the team of Bischoff and Hardy. You know what, I mean, Bischoff said to Matt, you heard it earlier, get a little more on, stay on him a little bit more, and then I'll come in.
Off the suplex. Matt Hardy for the cover, and still
What do you think Eric Bischoff's main problem with the X Division is? What, like his main issue? What do you think it is?
I think the main issue is he doesn't understand what the X Division is all about.
So you're saying Eric Bischoff's stupid?
Don't put words in my mouth. I said he doesn't understand what the X Division's all about. He doesn't understand what the X Division has meant to this organization from day one.
No, I understand what you're saying, but if you don't say Eric Bischoff...
Well, if you would have been here for 9 years, if Bischoff would have been here for 9 years, then maybe both of you would understand what it's meant to this company.
Get hot at me. I wasn't at work. Well, look at now, Matt Hardy. He's got to try and tag Eric. Oh, watch out!
Oh! Big splash off the top to the back of Matt Hardy.
Oh. God, how disappointed would Bischoff have been in Matt Hardy if Jeremy Buck would have got the win.
Did you hear that?
What?
Next week, not only...
I didn't hear it.
Not only Immortals Hulk Hogan, but also network consultant Mick Foley. They will both return to Impact Wrestling. 1 week from tonight is... the high-risk move of Jeremy Buck. Go posse, but he's able to roll to the corner and tag in Brother Max.
450 got caught for sure. Now look at this. You've seen Matt Hardy use this.
The ice pick. Submission hold.
Oh, tell you what, Max Buck might be Dunsky. Matt had to win, but I
see what this is all about.
Yeah, he set the table, like I said earlier. Ooh, sensei. Oh, look. Get into that Zen world. Lining him up, centering himself up, lower the right shoulder, lower the left shoulder, swing! Oh! Bischoff's not done.
Eric Bischoff drops down after applying the knockout blow with the kicks.
Cradle. Look at that cradle by Bischoff. Kidding me? That's powerful.
Your winners of the match, Matt Hardy and Eric Bischoff.
Bischoff's got that great grip, that kung fu grip.
Almost symbolic with Eric Bischoff gaining the victory. Almost like Bischoff, he just put the bullet in the X Division. What does the future hold? Will there even be an X Division, or is it history just like Bischoff wanted?
Are you ready, Angelina? Tonight is the night. After tonight, Velvet will never bother us again. It's going to be just you and me, just like before. We were happy. A different time, a different place. Do you remember? Do you remember? Let's go, love.
Why does it matter to me? It's in my veins, baby. It's in my blood, you understand? Since kindergarten, since I was about this high, I've been watching wrestling, man.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is a knockouts handicap match. Introducing first the team of Winter and Angelina Love.
Well, the very strange relationship between Winter and Angelina Love. You know, it goes back years, if you believe the ramblings of Winter. She's always talking about this previous connection, how things used to be when they were together in a happier time, a happier place. And now Winter feels like tonight may be the night to get Velvet Sky completely out of their lives once and for all.
It's just that, and you see this whole, this is like this, I don't know, say a new version of Angelina, what we've seen Winter, and obviously slipping something in the liquids of Angelina. We've seen that over the past several weeks here in Impact Wrestling. Kind of disturbing to watch.
And their opponent at a disadvantage, a knockout favorite, Velvet Sky.
Well, Velvet Sky, earlier tonight she rolled Karen Jarrett's wheelchair down the ramp, crashed like a runaway train, and Big Daddy Jeff, he decided that Velvet's going to have to deal with the consequences of Velvet sticking her nose in Jeff's wife's business.
Yeah, well, because, you know, Jeff Jarrett's got, you know, he's part of a model. He has friends in high places, namely Eric Bischoff. Now, oh, come on, I just want one pigeon to be let loose. Killing me here. Didn't do the,
I think she realizes that after after Jarrett goes to Bischoff, Velvet has to face the music, and the tune is a 2-on-1 handicap match.
I mean, is Angelina, is she even, I mean, in the state that is she even aware the past relationship and friendship and the whole BFF thing that Angelina even had with Velvet Sky? She's like,
she's in another world.
Yeah.
Nicely said.
Yeah, we're going to repeat each other. We're twins.
It wasn't exactly a repeat at the same time. Wow. Preemptive strike by Velvet Sky towards Winter, then right in the face of her former beautiful person, tag team partner, and former BFF, Angelina Love.
Yeah, that's the thing with Angelina. As strange as she's been acting, thanks to Winter, once the physicality starts, she turns on this violent side. And this is just, yeah, you can just imagine if you're Velvet Sky, what you want to do to this knockout here, Winter.
Wow. Quick drop kick leads to the pin and a near fall for Velvet Sky. And while we still have the confrontation between Ric Flair and Bobby Roode tonight, while we still will hear from the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Sting, that on tonight's Impact Wrestling. Listen to next week on Impact Wrestling. The return of Hulk Hogan and Mick Foley. Plus, Jeff Jarrett, Kurt Angle. They will compete, but the stipulation is going to be that they name each other's opponents. Wow. We'll quick pin here again for one. And we understand that Jeff Jarrett has selected Rob Van Dam as Kurt Angle's opponent for 1 week from tonight on Impact Wrestling.
Well, who's Kurt? Who's Kurt picked for Jarrett to compete against?
I don't have that information as of yet.
How do you not? You're getting all so. You don't have that? Come on, man. You're getting all this other stuff. No one's telling me anything. I'm not hearing nothing. Right now, Angelina, she's fighting hard, fighting back here. She's aware of that, Mike.
Yeah, from outside, the interference of Winter leads to the clothesline from Angelina Love. And the tag match, too? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear it.
Also next week, AJ Styles and Daniels. AJ's going to wrestle. AJ Styles and Daniels against Bully Ray and Tommy Dreamer.
AJ even in condition.
That's what I'm asking.
Condition to wrestle. Wow. Okay. Sounds like next week's a must-see here in Impact Wrestling.
Double team. Not only bad enough that it's a 2-on-1 handicap match.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, Velvet needs to get out of that corner, but even if she gets out of that corner, who's she going to tag? There's no partner. This is 2-on-1, so no matter what corner she's in. And then again, I guess because Whitney's in that corner, so that would help why Angelina is keeping Velvet in that corner.
Yeah, imperative for Velvet Sky if she's going to hang on and survive in this handicap match. She gets out of that side of town, that's for sure.
It almost seems like the end is near for Velvet. Right now, she could hardly defend herself.
Sort of been the story tonight on Impact Wrestling, all starting with Eric Bischoff attempting to eliminate the X Division completely from Impact Wrestling, and quite honestly, Bischoff succeeding. Wow, wind up and backbreaker across the knee by Winter, and now Bischoff continues because Jeff Jarrett asked for it. Velvet Sky has to compete in this 2-on-1 handicap match.
Well, we heard Eric at the top of the show. Hulk Hogan is in New York with the network and with network consultant Mick Foley.
Something tells me that's a firestorm.
Yeah, they don't play nice together at all, Hulk and Mick. Now look at this, Angelina.
Quick roll up here. Shoulders of Angelina down. Oh, she did it. Velvet Sky pulls off the upset.
Big upset.
Your winner, Velvet Sky.
Out of nowhere, with a small package. Velvet Sky with a huge upset victory. What? Oh, what was that? Who was that?
What is that?
Oh, I know that voice and I know that nappy hair. That's ODB.
Looks like he's saying go back. Come on.
Oh, they're bigger.
Happy to see me, you whore. One bad bitch. What are you doing? Get out of here.
What's this about?
I have no idea.
Former knockout champion, ODB, the attack on Velvet Sky. What's behind this?
Kiss my ass, you dirty whore. I am back. And bringing it back.
What is on the mind of the dirtiest player in the game? Ric Flair, Bobby Roode, the showdown. It's next on Impact Wrestling.
This is absolutely ridiculous. Nobody told me I had a photo shoot. I just got done doing a match. You don't even have a camera.
Cut. All right, look. Look, you look good. I'm going to be honest with you. You look fantastic. But the problem is you're just not selling the stats. Okay? I'm gonna show you how. Step aside for a second. Step aside a little bit. Let me give you my space.
Hey, I can hear you.
Okay. First of all, I had to take that off.
Yeah, a few more sit-ups there, bro.
He's off. Don't worry about it.
Oh, my God.
This is what Orlando's been showing me these in our studio apartment.
This is ridiculous. What is this?
Go low, all the way down. See how I showed them trapezius there on the back side?
No, actually, I
Get
don't.
low.
I don't want to work on that.
Like, take some notes. Get out. Let me grab my belt. All right, now we can talk. Listen, I can tell by the look in your eyes, you're thinking the same thing I am. Respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. After a match like we had last Thursday, we took each other to the limit, the breaking point. Now I won. I beat you fair and square. And now I've got both belts. But you've got my back, and I've got yours. Out of respect, we care about each other. Oh. Respect! This ain't a battle! Respect! You think this is a joke? You think this is a joke? This ain't a joke! This ain't a joke! Oh my God. This ain't no joke, EY. Good thinking, bro. Good thinking. We gotta keep the belt separate. What if somebody jumped me and took one? You take the old one and I'll keep an eye on the television title. Oh, yeah. Good idea. We're best friends.
Dirtiest player in the game, the wrestling god, the nature boy Ric Flair. Earlier tonight, he told Fortune's Bobby Roode that he was going to call him out to the ring tonight, Taz.
Yeah, not quite sure what the deal is, but whenever wrestling royalty enters the Impact Zone here on Impact Wrestling, you know what's on, baby. That's the nature boy, bona fide Hall of Fame.
Bobby Roode, I told you an hour ago, when I told you to march, you march. Get your ass down here, soldier. Now. Now.
Well, this much we know, the issues between Fortune and Flair date back months to the time when Fortune turned their backs on Immortal, but things came to a head at Lockdown during the Lethal Lockdown cage match.
Oh, you're not kidding. A nasty Fujiwara armbar by Bobby Roode to get the win for his team, and he got it on Ric Flair and tore up Ric Flair's shoulder in the process.
You ever been so mad at yourself that you can't sleep at night? You can't live with yourself because you're so pissed off about something you did? Well, that would be me. I have not, I repeat, been able to sleep or live with myself since I tapped out to you in Cincinnati, buddy. And I want to know what the hell makes you think that you can jump on the nature boy Ric Flair like that and live in this business for any length of time going forward.
Rick, listen, with all due respect, look, when you came to this company, I was one of the guys you came to first. You took me under your wing, you mentored me, okay? You taught me a lot. Lockdown, so that's what you're talking about, lockdown in your shoulder? Lockdown was a war, you know it. It wasn't a wrestling match, it was a war. And one of the things that you taught me was taking opportunity. I had an opportunity that night, and I took it. You taught me that. And what happened at Lockdown, you know as well as I do, if the shoe was on the other foot, Ric Flair, you would have did to me what I did to you. Now look it, that was then. We need to move on, Rick. It's done.
That's where you're wrong. If the shoe had been on the other foot, I'd have put you out of wrestling for the rest of your career. That's the difference between you and me. And mentoring you and helping you become a man are two different things.
taking you and James out, showing you the town, getting you drunk, getting you laid. That's what I was doing. I was teaching you how to be a wrestler, how to be a real wrestler. Impact Wrestling. Wrestle hard, play hard. Wrestle hard, play harder. Wrestle longer, play harder. Impact. That's what we're selling now, buddy.
Rick, I'm not doing this. What happened at Lockdown was business. It was business. It's nothing personal. There's no one in this business that respects you more than I do, okay? But don't you ever underestimate the fact that I am not a man, okay? I've been a man for a long time, and I will continue to be a man long after you're gone, okay, Rick? So let's just forget about what happened at Lockdown. What happened at Lockdown was business. We need to move forward, okay? This is my time now. You've had your time. I respect you.
I've had my time.
Yes.
They've been telling me that for 25 years, you asshole. And I'm not Ken Anderson calling you that. I'm Ric Flair. You got it? Two different ideas, two different places in the world. Okay, I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I'm glad you did it. Here's what I want to see. You know, I got a saying, to be the man, you got to beat the man. Well, you beat the man, right? My other saying is, being the man and staying the man are two different things. Break it again right now. Break it again right now.
Rick, I'm not doing this.
Break it again right now.
Rick, it's over. I'm not doing this.
It ain't over. Nothing's over till I say it's over. You don't walk away from God. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn, asshole.
Oh my gosh, you can just feel it boiling between Ric Flair and Bobby Roode.
God, he's got that same armbar on there. That Fujiwara arm, look at it. It's Flair's shoulder.
Bobby Roode couldn't help himself,
Nah,
Taz.
Bobby got pushed over the edge, Bobby.
Right over the limit.
Oh my God, here comes Immortal now. And Bobby Roode.
And the gang
he's running solo here.
God, you're right. The gang tactics of Immortal. And like you just pointed out, Roode, he's running solo because earlier tonight, Kazarian, James Storm, Daniels, AJ Styles, all injured, all taken out by Immortal.
Oh my God, out.
The destruction that we've seen throughout this Impact Wrestling broadcast from Immortal. It continues, shot after shot with the steel chain.
None of Fortune, none of the members of Fortune that they're here, that they're not here, that banged up big time and hurt. Looks like it's going to be an eye for an eye, man. I'm telling you, man. They're going for that arm, Mike. They're going. Oh my God! No, no, no. Oh,
you're right.
Don't do it, Matt.
Come on, come on, come on! Just writhing in pain. You said it. When it comes to Immortal, legacy is eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. What a destructive night it's been. Difficult to beat, Taz, in those high-pressure, high-profile situations.
Absolutely. I mean, look, well documented. The Stinger is a big-time player. He's used to big-time moments, and he's used to huge matches. And the World Heavyweight Champ right here on Impact Wrestling getting a massive ovation.
Wrestling tonight, huh? Oh, it's so good to be here, let me tell you. I love this place. Hey, I just want to take a minute and I want to acknowledge one great wrestler. I'm talking about the man that took me to the limit last Sunday, Rob Van Dam. Let's hear it for Rob Van Dam. Yeah. That was for you, RVD. I'm going to be the first to admit it. I got by the skin of my teeth last Sunday, but I got by. And in the midst of it all, I haven't lost my focus being on Hogan and Bischoff, and taking the power away from you and putting it right back where it belongs. And being the World Heavyweight Champion, or anyone who's ever had the privilege of being the World Heavyweight Champion, you make yourself a target by being the champion. And I know that I'm no different, because it wasn't more than 60 seconds after I got my arm raised for the title that Ken Anderson was in my face.
Now what, Taz?
We've seen this throughout tonight here. We get our answer.
Yeah, the blackout in the impact zone.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh.
How clever. How clever. Look at that. That is Anderson, right? Just want to double check.
Yeah, throughout tonight's Impact Wrestling, we thought we were following the signature image of Sting. Became obvious it wasn't Sting, and now revealed as Mr. Anderson charading as the icon.
Well, what is Anderson up to now? I guess we'll find out next week. Man, he really resembles the old school Sting a lot.
Yeah, tonight on Impact Wrestling, it's Mr. Anderson's version of Showtime.